Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Coco is here and I am back with another video. Today I will be sharing my morning routine before work as a nurse practitioner. So as soon as I wake up, I am greeted by a beautiful pimple on my cheek, but it's okay. We're still gonna have a great day. Nevertheless, I typically start with brushing my teeth. It instantly helps me to wake up. I usually use Colgate. I actually prefer the one in the red container. However, I usually get whichever one is on sale, and I prefer to use an electric toothbrush. And if you've been following me long enough, you know that black is my favorite color. I do love the finish of the electric toothbrush. It leaves my teeth really clean and smooth. I then follow that up with a mouthwash. This is actually a chlorhexidine mouthwash that was prescribed because I had a really bad post-nasal drip. It has since resolved, but I figured I just finished the bottle. Next, I am just cleansing my face. I actually don't have an official skin care routine, so if anyone is in the New York area and they recommend a dermatologist or an esthetician, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. But I typically just moisturize and follow that up with a sunscreen. I picked up the sunscreen from Sephora. It had really good reviews. It's called Supergoop. I love the finish. There's no white cast and it honestly blends seamlessly into my skin, so I can definitely appreciate that. After I'm done with skin, washing my face, and brushing my teeth, I go ahead and let the sun in by opening my blinds. This is a great source of vitamin D, as well as it just helps to improve my mood. Anytime I see the sun, it just gives me this instant boost. I'm actually looking in my backyard at my rosemaries that I'm growing. They're actually coming along really well, and I do plan to make some lamb chops really soon with them, so stay tuned. After letting the sun in, it's time to let the Lord in. I am newly on my religious journey and just trying to get a little bit closer to God. So I like to start the day off with a word. I am new to this journey, so I still have to use a table of context or contents when I am using the Bible. But this verse that I'm going over is in Matthew 20. It's actually verse, I believe, 16 or 17. And it's essentially saying that many are called, but few are chosen. And this really brought me peace with a recent incident at work, so I am very, very, very grateful for that. After I'm done with the word, it's pretty much time to make up my bed. Not every morning I have the time to make up my bed, but when I do, I definitely go ahead and make that effort to do so. It just helps me to feel more organized. It makes me feel like I'm getting something accomplished. And for me, I recently discovered that being organized, having a clean and orderly surrounding and environment really improves my mood and just helps me to think better, especially if I'm having like chaos or an issue that I'm dealing with. It just makes me feel like there's some type of order in some aspect of my life. Yeah, so this is just me making up my bed. It's pretty self-explanatory. I actually make my bed exactly how I learned to in nursing school. So if you have watched my nurse practitioner journey video, you know that I often say that nursing has really shaped my being. Not that I'm self-absorbed and every part of me, I'm screaming nurse, 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 but I definitely see its influence on my everyday life, and this is a perfect example. Now that my bed is made, it's time to get ready for my morning walk. I typically walk 5 to 10 minutes around my block. Usually on the weekends, I'll go to the trail near my house. But now that it's warm outside, I do make the extra effort to get my walks in. It really improves my mood and just helps me to start my day off on a positive note. I am doing my hair first because I like to look good or presentable on my walks. Before, I never really was big on that, but I feel like when you look good, you feel good. So I am on my natural hair journey, and I do know that ponytails, buns, those type of hairstyles do add a lot of tension to your natural hair, so it's not the most protective. So while I do still do them, I try not to overdo it and just keep a nice balance. It is very challenging, however. So here you'll just see me doing my bun, laying my baby hairs, and typically after I'm done doing my bun, I do put a wrap on my hair just to make sure that my hair stays in place because I have really, really frizzy hair. So I'll just let you guys see that whole process, and yeah.
Doesn't make sense now. Just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about we a lot, or you speak French now. Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hint now. I hit you up like, do you wanna hang right now? On the east side, and you know I'm with the gang right now. You say, do I wanna watch? Do I know what time it is right now? Yeah. It's after 2 a.m. and that's asking a lot of you right now. All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All she ever said is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. Why you gotta start, girl? Why you gotta start?
Now that my hair is done, it's time to grab my headphones, my sneakers, and head out the door for my walk. Although I do use headphones, I make sure not to put the volume too loud just for safety. So if you are someone that goes for long walks, just make sure you are on alert and not listening to your music too loud. And with my sneakers that I typically wear are just basic Nike runners, and I always have to double tie them because I feel like usually if I don't double tie them, they come loose, and yeah, it's like very annoying. I have to tie my shoelace while I'm walking, so it really interrupts my flow. So yeah, so this is just me getting ready to go for my walk.
All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All she ever said is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. Why you gotta start, girl? Why you gotta start? I know we make time for the things that we want. I know you got enough trying to play the part. Just cause he got a heart don't mean he got a heart. Could be standing in the field and he still ain't in the field. If anything should change, then I thought we had a deal. Lately you keep questioning what you get out the deal. Doing things to make me feel the way I make it feel. How hard is it to let you know when I'm coming home? That way you could be prepared, maybe take a couple sick days and not miss pay. I don't even know what things are looking like inside of your place. How it's decorated. This thing is getting one-sided, I can't even lie to you right now.
Now that I am back from my morning walk, it's time to make breakfast. So for breakfast, I usually love to have a acai bowl or avocado toast with egg white, spinach, and some form of a fruit. So I usually get the large or jumbo size of acai sorbet. I buy it wholesale. I saw someone on Instagram do it, and I'm an acai junkie, so I figured it'll be cheaper and just more efficient if I do so. So what I do is I pre-prep my acai in bowls in the freezer, and then when I'm ready, I pop out a bowl, add my fruit, and I'm good to go. So today I am putting bananas, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries as my fruit on my acai bowl, and then later you'll see me add the coconut, the granola, the honey, and it is really filling. It's really good, and I really love it. If you love acai bowls, I greatly advise you to do so as well, and you do save quite a bit of coins doing that, so definitely check it out if you're interested. I also am going to show you how I make my avocado toast, so just keep watching.
Come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. Y'all never come to me. Y'all never come to me. Yeah. All she hit me with is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. Y'all never come to me. Yeah. All she talking about is come and come to me. Y'all never come to me. Come and see me for once. 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 Doesn't make sense now. Just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about we a lot, or you speak French now. Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hint now. I hit you up like, do you wanna hang right now? On the east side, and you know I'm with the gang right now. You say, do I wanna watch? Do I know what time it is right now? Yeah. It's after 2 a.m. and that's asking a lot of you right now. All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All she ever said is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. Why you gotta start, girl? Why you gotta start? I know we make time for the things that we want. I know you got another trying to play the part. Just cause he got a heart don't mean he got a heart. Could be standing in the field and he still ain't in the field. If anything should change, then I thought we had a deal. Lately you keep questioning what you get out the deal. Doing things to make me feel the way I make you feel. How hard is it to let you know when I'm coming home? That way you could be prepared. Maybe take a couple sick days and not miss pay. I don't even know what things are looking like inside of your place. How it's decorated. This thing is getting one-sided. I can't even lie to you right now. Yeah. All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. Y'all don't ever come to me. Y'all don't ever come to me. Yeah. All she hit me with is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. Y'all don't ever come to me. Yeah. All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. Y'all don't ever come to me. Y'all don't ever come to me. Yeah. All she hit me with is come and see me for once. Come and see me.
Now that I'm done cooking, it's time to enjoy the fruits of my labor and dig in. Honestly, I'm not a morning person. I used to work night shift for many years and I have recently transitioned to morning shift. So I'm really trying to get into eating breakfast and pretty much adapting. But what I can say is breakfast at home is definitely top tier. So I really try to make that extra effort to do so. A grab and go breakfast in the morning is also good as well, but I really enjoy just the calmness, the peaceness, the freshness of having my breakfast at home and knowing that I made it. So here I'm just making some tea. This is a ginger honey tea that my mom actually got for me. Although I have a great and big appetite, I do have a really sensitive stomach, so I like to have tea. In Jamaican culture, ginger tea is something we swear by. It settles your stomach, any type of cramps or abdominal pain. It's almost our natural remedy for stomach pain. So now that my tea is done, it's time for me to do a quick journal. It's something that I recently got into. I do suffer from imposter syndrome, meaning it's really challenging for me to celebrate a lot of my wins, goals, or accomplishments. So I've been very intentional about slowing down and just relishing and enjoying the moment and reminding myself that, hey, you did it. So let's not create a new goal too soon or be preoccupied or stressed about accomplishing a new goal. Let's just enjoy what we have in front of us. So it's simple for me right now. I just do a chart of the things that I'm grateful for and my accomplishment on the left side, and on the right side I write down my future goals, and it just allows me to reflect and just see how far I've come and just to be thankful, be grateful, and live more so in the moment as opposed to the future. Now that I am more at equilibrium after going for my walk, eating, journaling, spending time with the Lord, it is time for me to take a shower and cleanse. So after I'm done with my shower, I moisturize, and I like, or recently I've been taking my time with moisturizing because I have a really bad ash problem, my elbows particularly, and in between my hands. So I feel like a lot of the times I used to just kind of rush through this process, but lately I've been taking my time because it's nothing worse than lotioning up, and as soon as you get outside, your hands are ashy. So after I'm done with that, it's time to put on my uniform. I'm almost done with my walk-in closet. The reveal is coming very soon, but I typically get dressed here because it's more room. And of course, my uniform top is a bit wrinkled, but I do not have time to iron it this morning, so it's just gonna have to work. I think I folded it and left it on the chair when I actually should have hung it up, but it's okay. We'll be all right. So, with side note, so I don't know if Figs has changed their sizing, but in this style of pants that I prefer, the small is too tight and the medium is way too big. So I don't know what's happening with the sizing of Figs, but I was contemplating returning them, but I decided to pretty much keep them. Yeah, but they are a little bit big for me, but it's fine. We'll be okay. So this is just me putting on my uniform, my socks, and me kind of, I don't know, this wrinkly area was really bothering me. So I was trying to kind of like smooth it out, I guess, or like manually iron it with my hand, but eventually I got over it and was like, it is what it is, let's go. So once I was done putting on my clothes, I did a quick or last mirror check, um, just to kind of check my hair, my uniform, that final look before we walk through the door. I almost forgot to put on some perfume, so this is me coming back to get some perfume. Today I'm trying my Jo Malone perfume. I don't use it that often. I usually use Baccarat to go to work, but I'm trying to just try other perfumes. And now it's time to head out for work. I actually forgot to take my vitamins with breakfast, but I always carry vitamins in my handbag so I can take them when I get to work. If you would like to know what I carry to work in my handbag, be sure to click the video on the screen. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. God bless.